So we're going to look at the Deus 2 today. I have 4 levels of difficulty for separation. Yesterday we saw the Manicore go through all of these. It hit all the targets. I did have to adjust some reactivity, recovery speed on the Manicore for the tougher test at the 1.5 inches. But everything else was fairly easy for the Manicore. Today we're going to go through with the Deus 2. The only thing that I'm going to change on the Deus 2 is reactivity down to 2, just like we did on the Manicore on how we lowered it down to 7. So we're going to use stock fast program. The only thing, like I said, we're going to drop the reactivity, but everything else will stay the same. Stock fast has a silencer of 2. We'll adjust that if needed. Then the next video will be the X-TERRA and Simplex, either that or the 900, the Equinox 900 and the Legend. So we'll be putting 2 in each video. It'll be Legend and Equinox, or Simplex and X-TERRA. So let's go through what we're looking for in this test. Oh, I had one question come up, that why didn't I choose longer nails? These are all hand forged nails that I've actually dug, and I hold on to them for testing. But if I used longer nails, say like Home Depot nails, this test would be easier. So we're going this route here. They were all strategically placed by me with the Manicore to create levels of difficulty. So they're pretty even when it comes to difficulty levels. I did have to adjust the Manicore while I was doing it, and too low on the Manicore would actually mask out level 3 and level 4. So we're going to start with this. What we're looking for is a stable VDI and 2-way hit. So we're at reactivity 2, and everything else is stock for fast mode. All right, so here is the Bobber Dime and the Buffalo Nickel. Nice solid 87 on the dime. Buffalo Nickel 78. Nice solid ID. Level 2, now we're a ½ inch higher with the iron. Bobber Dime, Buffalo Nickel 861, 85. Starts to fluctuate a little bit as we raise this iron. The Buffalo Nickel 77, 37, 56. Okay, so level 3 is 1 inch higher. So we have a Bobber Dime and a nickel again, but now the iron is 1 inch higher. So we have an ID of an 8. So really plummeted down very close to iron range. And the nickel 8. And what we'll do on these is we'll raise the reactivity and see if that helps us out. So just like yesterday when we saw on as we raised the iron on the Manicore, the target got closer to the upper ferrous range. So if you were only digging center line, you would miss those targets. Well, it's happening with the Deus 2 as well, only this is really pulling the ID. So you can see how this is given an 8. If you were using general mode, general discriminates at a level of 10, so you could miss these targets. So keep your discrimination as low as you can, as long as you can, as low as you can tolerate anyway. So let's try now reactivity 3 on these and see if it helps the ID. So still an 8, and the nickel still an 8. All right, let's go back down to reactivity 2. And we'll just do one quick thing with these to see if putting our silencer down to 0 in fast will help with the ID. 86, 9, 86. All right, and the nickel is still at 8. Okay, so the silencer is a filter that could definitely impact your separation as well. But stock fast has it as a 2, so we'll leave it as a 2 for now and adjust as we need to. So let's check. All right, our reactivity is back to 2. So level 4 is an 1.5 inch high iron now. We have a silver quarter, a 2-gram piece of gold, and a mercury dime. Let's check out the quarter. Usually this quarter would be an ID of about 95, 96 silver. VDI 1, 8. Pulls it through no problem, but that ID is very, very low. And so we'll do the hard ones, and then we'll go in and we'll adjust reactivity to 3 and silencer 0 and see what happens. So here's the gold, 8, 5, 5, and then the silver dime. All right, so we're not getting a hit on the silver dime. Let's try reactivity 3. Okay, so silencer might be blocking that out. So let's stop back at the quarter and let's go in and we're going to remove our silencer. This is version 0.71, so the most up-to-date version as of today. All right, so now we have 0 silencer and we're using reactivity of 3. So yesterday on the Manicore, we left everything the same, but we did have to bump up recovery speed to hit these. So now we're putting recovery 3 on the Deus, which is very fast, and we're removing silencer. We're going to see if the IDs come up at all. 84 on the quarter. Really helped there with the quarter. The gold. ID of 3. Very low on the gold. And the silver dime, which we were getting an iron tone. One-way hit. This is silencer 0. Two-way hit. Let's try reactivity 4. This is a tough test. I think this gave us an issue with the Manicore too, that we had to raise the recovery really high. So two-way hit now at recovery 4, an ID of 2. But we're getting a two-way hit now. So we needed recovery 4. Yesterday I think we needed recovery of 7 on the Manicore. So the Manicore and the Deus 2 got through all of these. These harder ones needed some adjustments a little bit to make them come through better. But we will look at next the Simplex and X-TERRA or the Legend 900, and we'll see how they do. I'm not sure if they're going to hit these, but they may surprise me. I haven't run them through the test yet. So you could see the impact with the Deus 2 with the iron as the VDI drops way down. You saw the impact with the Manicore on how it really brings it very, very close to the upper ferrous limits. So if you were to go anywhere past 9, which I was using, I can't use ferrous limit 7 because it falses on some of these old nails. But a ferrous limit's 9, if you go any higher, you could be potentially putting these right here at level 3, 1 inch high. You could definitely be potentially putting them into iron range and really impact separation. So there's the Deus 2 and the Manicore. I think we're going to create a level 5 for the Deus 2 and Manicore, a little more difficult, and see how much modification is needed to hit them. But yeah, everyone, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.